Yeah, baby, yeah! Hit and run, hit and run! Hello everyone! Welcome to a new video here on the channel. Today I bring you a build I made for Rogue. I'm playing as Rogue as a second carrot because I already reached the level 100 as Sorcerer, the end game. I never played with Rogue before, so I decided to give it a try because I heard so many good things about Rogue. And to be honest with you, I'm loving one of my favorite class so far, without any doubt. I made this build focus on speed and damage, and it has been great. I didn't follow any build planner from the website, I did this by myself. As you can see, it's fast like hell. Man, it's great, I'm loving. I'm showing you now I'm playing the Blood Harvest. As you can see, enemies don't have a chance against me. So I will go back to town so I can show you the build. Okay, so let's go. Okay, now we are in town. It's much easier to show you the build I have. So let's start it for the skills tree. I think it's easier. So increase so you can see it better. So this is my basic skill, puncture, 3 points here. As a core skill, I'm using flurry. I know many people using twisting blades, but I don't know why. I really like the flurry. Then the passive here is stutter step, critical striking. Then when we go agility skills, I have shadow step, it's really important, and dash, because this is very good for speed and movement. The passives I have weapon mastery, rugged, and reaction defense. Here is to get damage reduction. Then I have these ones, okay, so critical strike. When I go to subterfuge skills, I only use passives to increase damage and cooldown. Then in embowment skills I have the poison. I use a lot of the poison. I really like it. As you can see, I have extra point skills here because of an item. Then ultimate skills, I've got these passives for lucky hits. Also after using ultimate skill resource 60% energy, and this is for movement, as you can see, and energy. As the ultimate skill, I'm using Rain of Arrows for two reasons. First, I really love these ultimate skills, and because the amulet, I got it, and it's really great. Finally, for key passives, I'm using close quarters combat. For the Paragon, let me zoom out so you can see it better. I started this one. I use this glyph, ship. It's great for increased physical damage. Then the second board is cheap shot. The glyph is diminish, grants me bonus to all roll nodes here. I have these two nodes. This one I'm starting. This is the tricks of the trades, and this one I'm most completed. It's the glyph is turf, and the board is no witness. So this is the Paragon. Let's jump for the item. As you can see in the items, starting for the heads, the imprinted is chilling enemies poison. So I'm using a lot of poison. This is great. Regarding the chests, dealing direct damage to vulnerable enemy, chance to daze them. It's great. Then the gloves, you automatically drop a smoke grenade at the end of dash, since I use a lot of the dash. Then the pants, I have dealing direct damage to a dazed enemy to agility skill grant steal for 4 seconds. It's great. The boots, while unstoppable and for 4 seconds after you gain 10% increased movement. As you also, the build always increase damage and speed. Then again, when you cast dash, a shadow clone will spawn at your location that also cast dash, dealing 192% of the base damage. The other two weapons I have, every third cast of puncture is poison poison. This is very good for the basic skill. The flurry damage enemies in the circle around you, deal 8% increased damage. Of course I want to improve this for 50%. The rings, I have this one. If a course skills hits you 4 or more enemies, 40% of the resource cost is refunded. I want to get the better rings, let's be honest, but this is for living. I have this ring, make a enemy vulnerable, and this last one is the amulet Word of Akan, and here is the Rain of Arrows. It's all imbued with all embowments at once. Okay, so to get high damage, as you could see in the beginning, I use a lot of empiric powers. What I use mainly these two. Okay, this is very important. Metamorphosis, great for speed and movement, and Accursed Touch gives you a great damage. This is really great. It doesn't matter if it's elite or boss. Then I use for Ravenous to increase my attack speed. Ultimate skills gain cooldown because I really like to use the ultimate skills. And for the last, you deal 16% increased damage. This is Prey on the Weak. This is my 5, okay? One tip I give you is, I will, for example, this is not an example, but I have this on Saucer. Sometimes I have 2 or 3 items I like to swap. If I'm in dungeons, if I'm doing Blood Harvest or Helltide or fighting boss. When I change the items, I always pay attention the item have the exact packs granted, so I can swap it easily and I don't lose the vampiric powers. Okay, I'm always considering that. So this is my build. Please comment if you already tried something like this, because all the builds I saw regarding Rogue is twisting blades or flurry, but not so focused on movement. Since the Rogue, for me, it's, and I think you agree with me, it's the fastest class in the game, so I really want to be fast like hell. So I'm really loving the Rogue. If you didn't play the Rogue so far, my advice is do it, or this season or next season. So I will jump again, do another test so you can see. I will do Nightmare Dungeon. I think this is a very good test for you so you can check. What do we have here? Let me check the higher. 25. Okay, let's do 25. Nightmare Dungeon. So we are here in the Nightmare Dungeon. I will speed up, of course, for the video not to be too long, but mainly I want to show you all the mechanic of this build. As you can see, the enemies almost don't have a chance to touch me because I'm really fast, and this is my focus, being fast as much as I can. Of course, having the high damage possible. I will speed up the video so you don't have to watch all the dungeon. Of course you understand it. So let's speed it up, but see it how it works and how it feels very fast, and it's great. I'm clearing all the enemies really fast. So we are here to do the final boss. I didn't try to collect all the rewards so I can be as fast as possible in this dungeon. Of course, usually I collect all the gold and etc. But this is not the purpose right now. It's just showing how fast I can finish a dungeon with this build. And it's almost done. Done. I don't know how much time, but I think was not too much. Was quite fast. I hope you liked the build. Please let me know if you tested it or not. Give me your feedback and comments. Please don't forget to give the like, subscribe to the channel. Will help me a lot. And as always, be happy and have fun.